¿Cómo es? Vamos para allá. Collection. Ah. Ya este se ve bien cabrón. Ah, ok. Dale start. Baja ahí las options a video. Ok, graphics el primero, ¿verdad? Lo vas a poner en performance. Use custom scale lo pones en on. El costume scale lo pones completamente a la derecha. Y el HDR pues lo pones a tu gusto. Sí, todo. Default. Default. Yo lo tengo en default. ¿Tú lo tenías en Vibrant? Y así ya. ¡Mira un barco pasando! ¿Viste el barco? No, papi, yo creo que ese se fue para la coña. Vamos a hacer misiones principales. Pero hay que ver cómo podemos hacer una misión juntos. O sea,
Well,
como
I shouldn't just walk
que
into
nos
someone's
cuenten los dos.
home, even if they were rude.
¿Entiendes lo que te digo? Sí, sí que como quien dice, yo puedo estar contigo sin tener que coger las misiones y ya. Pero si quiero que me cuente, pues aprovecho el viaje y tengo que yo interactuar por mi cuenta. El dual wielding que yo usaba antes en Skyrim. Tía. Mira, en este pueblo aquí, en Gonfalon Bay, ahí es que nosotros conseguimos al NPC ese que le mete. Sí, ahí para allá. Pues. Déjame poner el How to Get Ember Companion. Buscar ese videito. How to Get Ember. Mira, Ramón, llama que para dónde tenemos que ir. Para sacar el companion. ¿Te espero o lo sigo yo? Dale. Este juego está muy cabrón, mano. Ah, tú estás en ese castillo. Mira qué cabrón se ve. ¿Estás ready? Este. Mira ese cabrón. Me perdiste. Whoa.
Did you come here for crafting certification?
A ver si yo puedo vender cosas aquí.
If you came for crafting certification, I can assist you.
Don't sit next to the alchemist. Fumes, you know.
¿Qué hago con los enchanting estos? Ah, tienes que arreglar tu armadura también. Ah, mira, tú puedes comprar las cosas para atrás, qué bufiado. No, hombre, dame por ahí. Dame por ahí rápido, dame por ahí rápido, espérate, que se me fue el audio del astro, espérate.
Right. Oh my god. I feel like there would have been protests out in front. And then you'll be like, "Did you know where the big boys is? Get 'em."
Pero ahora, mano. Chicos, yo sé que esta mierda se me desprograma. Ok, ahora, el weapon, disculpa. ¿Cómo es lo del weapon? ¿Cómo es lo del weapon? Sí. Ah, chante. Aquí en el vendedor. El que está al lado del barril al fondo allá. Al final. tuba. Una persona. Rosa. Mira aquí, en este cabrón. O sea que tú le puedes cambiar también el color a tu armadura y todo. ¿Qué terminará por la región? Tú me perdiste. ¿Dónde tú estás? ¿Tú saliste? Ahí está, vamos. Dime cuál te empieza para yo cogerlo y hacerlo también.
My dock hands are watching for your cargo, Lady Arabelle. They know it's
Este.
precious.
There was a storm off the coast. Perhaps it delayed the ships.
Forgive me if I do the job you hired me for, Lord Baccaro. You there. Welcome to High Isle, adventurer. I am Lady Arabelle DeVoe. My keen eye for talent can practically see it oozing from your... Oh, nothing tawdry, my dear. We'll be too busy for romantic shenanigans before long, I expect. Some precious cargo was supposed to sail in on the morning tide, but it never arrived. I need someone not known around the island to be my eye. While tales of my exploits credit me with all sorts of talents, I can't be in more than one place at a time. I could use a fresh face to mingle with the locals, determine if anyone knows anything about my 3 missing ships and their cargo. Lord Baccaro's conference can't proceed without that cargo. Here's what I need you to do. Check the inn, the lighthouse, and the Lockabane Shallows. See if anyone knows or saw anything. Then meet me outside the North Gate to compare notes.
Okay.
I'm a dockmaster, not a bloody mage. Should I be? Lady Arabelle suspects some sort of foul play, but not on my docks. Not a chance. Gonfalon Bay is safe. Everyone knows that. The closer you get to Amanos, the more unpredictable the currents become. And storms constantly barrage the coast, not to mention sea elf pirates. A good like I said, storms close to Amanos aren't that unusual. I doubt the ships we're waiting for would have sailed that far north. Just in case, I sent people to look for signs of wreckage in the shallows. I really don't expect them to find any, though.
Ah, a visitor. Or another one of Lady Arabelle's associates. Either way, welcome to our island. Baccaro Valorous, founder of the Society of the Steadfast. Yes, a sudden squall of unusual intensity. It died out just as quickly as it arose. I noticed it off to the northeast. Dark clouds filled that part of the horizon. Perhaps our ships were delayed by the shifting winds, or decided to wait out the storm. I'm afraid that's privileged information. Suffice it to say, the cargo coming in on those ships is vital to the conference the Society of the Steadfast is sponsoring. Of course I do. But I learned long ago to have patience when it comes to such matters. Not every setback is a conspiracy, and not every delay is the act of a Daedric cult. Though, if you do learn anything of imminent concern...
¿Ya tú investigaste todas las cosas después, hablando la... O sea... ¿Qué cosa? Pero tú dices que está bueno, que no está hecho chapuceado. Yo voy a hacer misiones aquí en el área entonces.
I hear these knights are robbing people and looting caravans. Hail, friend. Have you heard about the band of robber knights that waylaid travelers on the road to Gonfalon Bay? I came to High Isle to trade, but getting goods from the interior has become a roll of the dice. A rogue band that calls itself the Ascendant Order. I thought they were only active on the mainland, but they're here on High Isle. Rabble-rousers and troublemakers, if you ask me. And now, I hear they're looting caravans outside the city walls. Not specifically, but I saw some fancy-pants nobles giving the dockmaster grief. Missing ships could mean anything. Storms, pirates, poor winds, worthless navigators. Try Sergeant Dane over there. He's with the Sisters Guard and knows a lot.
I'm off duty, newcomer. Got a complaint? Take it to one of the other guards. We police High Isle. Ships that haven't arrived yet aren't our problem. Besides, we've got our hands full with these so-called Ascendant Order Knights. They're stirring up trouble all across the island. Just that they're little more than well-armed bandits. They've been recruiting the poor to bolster their numbers. Now they're robbing caravans while claiming they fight for justice. Honest folk don't hide their faces behind helmets and masks. They're malcontents. They go on about how the high and mighty misuse their power by squabbling over the Ruby Throne. It started out small enough, defying authority, inciting riots, petty sabotage. But now they're hurting people. Something else, newcomer? I'd like to get back to my drink.
¿Dónde quedas ahí? Yo estoy acá abajote en el carajo. Ya, cabrón, vete pa'l carajo. Ah, pues bien. Bueno, which you like?
Extortion among friends.
You should see someone getting attacked by a little green glowing orb. Talk to them, and that will kick off the quest with the Ember. Or you can skip talking to them.
Get away from me, stupid thing! Steer clear of Tor Drayok, stranger. Those strange motes are everywhere. I saw one of them turn a cow into a person. I'm getting out of here before one of them gets me. I'm not spending the rest of my days as a farman. I don't know. I was just trying to cut through the area around the old wizard's tower there when I spotted those strange motes. It was chaos. Unnatural things started happening, and then one of the motes started chasing me. No, not that I've ever seen. And I take that shortcut almost every day. The Magister who lives there and his Khajiit assistant, Ember, are nice enough. I hope they're all right. But I'm not crazy enough to go back. You look brave. Maybe you could?
Watch yourself, stranger. There's some errant magic out here. I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you look like someone who's good at cleaning up messes. I've got a big one for you, if you're up for it. I'd pay you for your time. But I need someone quick on their feet. This mess is turning. I was experimenting with a spell while my mentor, Magister Iran, was away. But the magic went awry. If it doesn't get dealt with, it's going to spread beyond this area and harm a bunch of innocent people. I can't fix it on my... I need to develop a counterspell. But first, the protective wards around the area need to be restored by someone other than myself, so I don't taint the magic. That's where you come in. Like I said, if you help, hold still. You'll need this unless you want to spend the next few hours as a sheep. Not as glamorous as it sounds. And here, take these crystals. You'll need them to restore the wards. The first one is in the meadow just up the hill to the north. Here we are. I'm going to cast a little purifying spell while that's one ward restored. Let's go fix the next one. It's in the glade just west of here. Here we are. I'll make sure Oh, you're a natural. Maybe you should have been Magister Iren's apprentice.
Me encanta cuando tú entras a lugares y eso. Y, o sea, y está bien diseñado, que no son repetitivos ni nada.
This is the last one. Let's get this over with quick. That's all the wards. Let's talk outside. I need to figure out what to do next.
Estoy haciendo aquí la misión del companion.
I know my rogue spell is to blame for most of the weirdness happening around Tordreok, but it almost seems like these damned moats are becoming dangerous. They're doing more than just mischievous magic. I'm not sure. The moats aren't new. They're always hanging around Tordreok. I think they're drawn to places like this. But there was nothing in my spell that should have made them act malevolent. Yes, I can make traps to contain them, but I'm still worried about their behavior. While I work on the traps, could you head into the tower and look to Magister Iren's things? He might have a book with more information about the moats. See if you can find anything in the tower about the moats. I'll meet you there and start on the traps.
This is ridiculous. I knew Magister Iren should never have taken in a mangy cat like you.
Relax, Huldressa. I'm working on it.
You better work fast, because when Magister Iren... What the... Oh!
All right. That was a little funny.
Oye, tu noche de Magic ahí. Vaya, oye, ¿viste la diferencia
You
de
in
las
here?
gráficas
Did
o
you find
no?
anything useful about the moat? I finished the traps. Once we set them up, they should take care of the moats. Then I can sort out the livestock in Huldressa, and at some point create a counterspell to fix everything for good.
Ah, no, yo
Did you
tengo
learn anything
unos
useful?
monitor chévere y el cable que le compré también.
Oh, I read that one, with the Wind Sorrow lady, right? Oh, what if my spell disturbed her and that's why the moats are acting up? That's troubling, and also a problem for future Ember. Let's focus on one thing at a time. Or two things, actually. The traps are finished, but the livestock and Hildressa are still a problem. I want to figure out a way to return them all to their natural forms before the illusion does any damage. Could you set the traps while I do that? Here, I'll mark some places to set the traps. They're in a pack by the work tables outside. While you do that, I'll figure out how to fix the livestock and Hildressa. Then I can work on my counterspell. Meet me by the livestock pens when you're done. Good luck setting up the traps. I'll meet you by the livestock pens when you're finished.
¿Tengo que ir a dónde? A esta área. Ah, aquí. No sé, aquí mismo. Qué rica. Tú sigues, tú sigues en la carta todavía.
All right, let's get you two back to your regular chicken selves. Ha! I knew it would work. Run along, ladies. You're back. The traps worked, didn't they? See? I told you I know what I'm doing. Mostly. Speaking of which, I think I figured out a way to return the livestock to their original forms. I made something. I know it looks like a spoon, but, well, technically it is a spoon, but I enchanted it. And I call it the Spoon of Undo. I just tested it on those chickens. It removes the illusions perfectly. Normally I wouldn't bother, but illusions can be disorienting and cause terrible headaches. I don't want any of the animals suffering while I come up with my counterspell. Oh, and Huldressa, I suppose I don't really... Here, take the Spoon of Undo. If you could run around and fix the livestock and Huldressa, that will give me a chance to finally whip up this counterspell. By the time you're finished, I'm sure I'll have something figured out. Just look around for people making animal noises. I'm sure they won't be hard to find. And tell them I'm sorry when you change them back, would you? As for Huldressa, I'm all in favor of leaving her as a guar. Just kidding. Kind of. I'll be in the tower working on the counterspell. Come find me when you're done.
Este cabrón, como va corriendo. Ven acá. Nuevo saco. Cabrón, hay tanto que hacer aquí. ¿Tú sabes qué Psycho estoy haciendo ahora mismo? te voy a spoiler. Prestige. ¿Pero es de carta o aquí? Ah, hay un level en
Was I just a guar? This is all Emma's fault.
Fish biscuits. That wasn't right.
I assume Huldressa is back to her charming self? I've run into a problem. I have good news and bad news. The good news is that I've nearly finished my counterspell, but I need to find a tome called The Mirrored Way to complete it. I know Magister Irin has it, but it's not with the rest of his books. Because if the Mirrored Way isn't with the rest of his things, it's probably locked away in his arcane library. The library he specifically forbids me from entering. The tome I need has to be in there. Without it, I can't make the counterspell. Magister Irin has warned me not to enter his library 1,000 times. But these are special circumstances. There will probably be some magical traps inside meant to keep me out. So I'll need your help getting the book while I deal with them.
No me quejo, pero coño.
Once we find the Mirrored Way in Magister Irin's library, I can finish my counterspell. I just hope the old man wasn't serious about putting something dangerous inside to keep me out. He was definitely kidding. Had to be. Follow me. The library is downstairs. Give me just a moment to pick the lock. All right, let's get in and out as quick as we can. I don't sense anything. Maybe the old man was bluffing. Fish biscuits!
I warned you, Ember.
This spell is specifically targeting me. I'll figure out a way down. You focus on getting the book. it! You got it! Now, let's get out of here before I set off something else.
Es lo mejor que hice fue comprar este juego.
Magister Irin really didn't want me getting in there, huh? I have to admire
Cabrón,
the
quería
dedication.
salir de la mierda de Call of Duty y ya estaba cansado del juego de pistola.
I didn't know the old man had it in him. He had something to target me specifically. What a sneaky old goat.
Tú
Good
no
thing I
sabes
had you
lo
with me.
obsesivo que yo fui con
You managed to get the
Skyrim,
book,
cabrón.
right?
Skyrim a mí
Let
me
me see it.
encantó.
Let me take a look.
Skyrim
No,
fue mi primer
not
juego de
that.
Elder
That would be
Scrolls.
bad.
Y
What
yo creo que
about
primero
this?
que
Here it
Fallout
is.
también,
It's
porque mi
Amahan
primer
is
juego de
Exis,
Fallout fue
not
el
Gahanemexis is.
4.
Good thing I checked. See? That's
Ese
personal growth right there.
el primero que vino para PlayStation 4, ¿verdad? O sea, hasta Fallout 4. Porque Fallout 3 fue en Xbox.
Two different arcane glyphs.
Siempre
They do
yo escucho de
entirely
todo el mundo
different things when
que
written and
Fallout,
pronounced aloud. The second one
el
is
de
what I need
Xbox
for my
fue mejor.
counterspell. Now all that's left is to get to the old ritual circle and cast this. I'll need your help again.
¡Otra vez! ¡Brother!
The counterspell should set everything right in Tordrea.
Deja que tú
Things will be
hagas
just as
este
Magister
side
Irin
quest,
left them,
cabrón.
and I won't have to face his furrowed brow. I'll
Ay,
need your help.
puñet.
The ritual circle is
Cuando tú
just up the
piensas-
hill. I'll meet you there.
Cuando tú piensas que se acaba, se acaba, cabrón. A la madre.
I'm here. First, we need to set the ritual flames. There's 3 around the city.
Disturb not my rest.
Like the 3 ritual flames here. I'll get the ones on the altar.
Ah, otra cosa que me encanta del juego, que tiene Day-Night Cycle, cabrón.
Almost there. It's done. The spell is set. Follow me. We
cabrón.
should be able to see it materialize.
Mira eso, mira esas gráficas, ¿verdad? Wow. Es que está haciendo el atardecer. ¡Ea! ¡Ea! ¿Qué está pasando ahí?
We did it! Come on, let's get back to the tower.
Ay, cabrón, este juego, olvídate de eso.
Used to work under these conditions. I was turned
Es que en
into
verdad
a guar.
soy un fan de...
Of course, Huldressa. I promise to
de
address
Skyrim,
the situation.
de
See that
aventura
you
y
do.
Huldressa sold
Y
me
más
out,
si es
didn't
first
she?
person. Boh.
Let me speak to your associate first, Ember. So, you were witness to the events here, and as I understand it, you had a hand in bringing them to an end. For that, I thank you. And if you'll indulge me, I do have a few lingering questions. What in the world happened? I don't know what I expected, leaving her to her own devices here, even temporarily. Ember and Trouble are old friends. I can still feel the repercussions of this spell gone awry, as you say. Do I have you to thank for rectifying it? I see. As trying as she can be, she truly is a talented mage. She can be impatient, but given her natural I took her in because I knew I couldn't leave someone as skilled and impulsive as her to her own devices. But I have neither the time nor aptitude to teach her. Don't worry, Ember isn't in any trouble. While I am not pleased about my traumatized cook, I must concede that everything is back in order and the consequences of Ember's magic weren't dire. Still, I must
Hey, you! Let's talk while Magister Irin... I thought Magister Irin would be as mad as a wet dragon, but he looks amused. It's probably because he's wanted to turn Holdressa into a guar at some point. He just won't admit it. And the fact that we fixed it all before he got here helped. Well, I've been thinking. I'm grateful to Magister Irin, but sitting and reading about magic has little appeal to me. This whole thing just proved to me that I'm too restless here. I want to do magic. I think it's time. I've been given good training here, but I still have a lot to learn. For me, the best teachers are curiosity and experience. I learn best by doing, so I need to get out in the world and continue my training. Ember the Sorcerer. I like the sound of that, but that can come later. First, take this. It's not much, but you deserve it. I think we made a good team today. If you ever need a sorcerer who has your back, let me know. We'd have some fun. Magister Irin, I'm grateful for your teachings and your patience, but I think it's time for me to move on.
The world is an excellent teacher for one of your talents, Ember. Do write me occasionally.
I should go pack my things. And say goodbye to Holdressa. Not a chance.